What's up, everybody? Watt007 here, and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. In today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, I'm going to be reacting to the brand new ban list that we got for the game. This ban list dropped while I was asleep, but nonetheless, thank you to everybody that notified me about this new ban list. I got a little bit of spoilers here and there. I think Brad's thumbnail spoiled a few things for me from what I vaguely remember, and some of the other Duel Links servers that I'm in also did some spoilers. So I'm going to try my best to make this a first reaction to the ban list and show you guys my first impressions, thoughts on this new ban list. It does seem pretty good. This ban list seems kind of insane, so I'm looking forward to today's ban list video. Also, for the live stream that I said I was going to do, I'm going to do it after this video goes public. So literally when you're watching this video, if you're catching this video when it drops, I'll be starting a stream shortly after. So be sure to stop on by to that stream after this video, after you're done watching this video. Without further ado though, let's get into today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links ban list review. We got an upcoming Forbidden and Limited list update. This expected date for this ban list is going to be coming on December 11th, and let's just go check out all these details right here. I am very curious to see what's happening here. We're probably going to get some crazy hits. Okay, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They are killing Invoked. Okay, first hits right away. I'm glad that the YouTube thumbnails didn't spoil this because I did not know about that one. Holy heck, dude. Limited to 1 Invoked, my boy. The Water Invoked. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last part right there, but the Water Invoked got hit. It's very understandable. Honestly though, if you really think about it, this hit right here isn't going to change much for the deck. This hit down there is going to change a lot with the deck, but this one right here, this one's understandable, and it's not going to change too much. Because personally for me, as an Invoked player, I have not really played, I've not been in a duel where I was able to activate 2 of these in a duel, you know what I'm saying? It sometimes happens, but it's very rare that you're going to get into an opportunity where you're going to have to go into multiple of them in the duel. At the same time, the late game, sometimes late game, you would actually really want to have 2 of these water ones. But at the same time, the Earth one's been seeing a lot more play recently. I know when Invokes first dropped, everybody just was playing in the Invoked water one, because if you guys didn't know already, this card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. This card can't attack while in defense position, and if it does apply its attack for damage calculation. It's a super good card, and everybody played this card right away with Invokes. But as of late, for OTKs, people have been playing that second Invoked that we're gonna take a look at right there. But that is crazy. They're hitting Invoked, and it's not a surprise either, because Invoked has been getting teched in everything. It's like the new Neos Fusion in a sense, where everybody's been throwing in their deck if they can. And it's cool that they're hitting the actual, well, it's not cool, but it's cool at the same time. This is the first time that a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, the deck that's or the reason why the deck is so good is because of the extra deck. And this is the first time in a long time where the hits to a core deck is the extra deck. Because a lot of the other decks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, it's always the main cards that get hit. But since Invoked cards, you stir the Invoker and then its fusion count and then the fusion card to go into these Invoked Fusion monsters are both UR box cards, Konami's going to be hesitant on banning those cards, because never in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links that they banned a box UR card. They have banned UR cards in the game, like Amazon Princess, for example, but they never banned or put on the limited and forbidden list a UR box card. They've never done that before. So it's interesting to see that they're hitting the extra deck monsters. Makes a lot of sense too. Crazy hit right there. And of course, we have limited to right here the Invoked Magella. And I didn't see what was down there, but that was a long name for the next card we're going to take a look at. But understandable hit. This is going to be the worst hit for the deck, because a lot of people have been playing this card. And now that this card is in the limited 2, you can't run Econ, you can't run TTH, you can't run any of the other limited 2 cards. And if we go take a look to the game real quick, filter, we go all the way down here, you can go to limited 2 right here. Oh yeah, I forgot we need to do it for monsters. Monsters, we don't really care about, but yeah, you can't play TTH anymore. No more Hatronade, no more Econ, no more War Legacy Clash. Other than that, I mean, at the same time though, Invoked didn't really play any of those cards, but the fact that it's on the limited 2 list means is that you can't rock those good cards anymore. You can't do that. And on top of that, it's depending on some of the other cards that get hit on this ban list, it might actually make Invokes kind of hard to play. But if the Invokes only got hit for their fusion monsters, I think the deck will still hang around. If it's just these hits, I think Invoked will stay around for a little bit. Because now thinking about it, Invokes didn't really use anything in the limited 2 list. And the only bad thing is just this one right here, where you can't summon into the water one so many times in a duel. So I don't know. Very interesting hit. This might be the little touch to hurt Invokes, and if Invokes are still a problem, they're probably going to put Mage in at also to limited 1, so then you have to choose whether or not you want to play the Earth one or the Water one, you know what I'm saying? So there's that right there, but super cool hit. That is crazy to see. Next up, we have Assault Blackwing Ricari, the Rain Shower, and is it going to be the other Blackwings too? Oh, okay, I already knew that one that we're going to take a look at right here, but it looks like they are already doing kind of like an emergency ban list for Assault Blackwing. Not surprised at all. I talked about this on my stream, where if they are going to hit Blackwings, they're definitely going to do the rare Synchro monsters. You can kind of tell that whenever Duel Links drops good rare cards, they kind of already know in the back of their head that they're going to want to hit this card in the future. Because like I said, never in the history of Duel Links that they hit a UR box card. They've never done that before. They always try to hit rare cards from the box, and if need be, they hit SR cards from boxes. This is the, like, they're not going to hit a box UR card, and if they do, that'd be insane. But I saw Blackwing right here. Not surprised right here. This card will be limited to prevent Blackwing decks from having access to two powerful limited 2 cards. Interesting. That actually makes a lot of sense too. Well, then again, well, actually, sometimes some of the Blackwing decks that I played did rock some of the limited 2 cards. But yeah, no, I saw Blackwing on this list. Yeah, you can't use some of the powerful limited 2 cards. You can't use Econ, TTH, Hatronate, etc. And then, yeah, this one was really good because once per turn, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of Blackwing monsters you control and destroy them. Like, this card's like a core part of the deck. And yeah, honestly, though, it's actually pretty much exactly right from this ban list. It literally just says that you can't use the powerful limited 2 cards. If this is the only hit towards Blackwings, yeah, then they can't really do much. Or Blackwings are still going to be around if this is the only card that gets hit, because most of the cards for the archetype, like, didn't really use any of the limited 2 cards. But of course, some of the other limited 2 cards that we're going to see in this ban list, they can't use either. But like the current ones that we have, they didn't really use TTH. They didn't really use enemy controller. At least the builds from what I've seen of what I played, they didn't really use that. So this hit won't affect Blackwings too much, but just like, yeah, you can't use the limited 2 cards if you want to play Ricari. So it is what it is. Very understandable hit right here. We have Kiteroid. This card will be limited to improve the pacing at duels. Bro, this card dropped for like 2 weeks and it's already on the ban list. Like, can I check the release day of Kiteroid again? Because wasn't he dropped like 2 weeks ago? No lie. Hold up. Like, it's understandable why Kiteroid got hit. Kiteroid is an extremely powerful trap card that was for free. This was a free hand trap that is just stupid good. When did this guy come out? Oh, come on, I wish it told me the exact release date for this card, because this card like came out like 2 weeks ago, already on the ban list. If you didn't know already, Kiteroid is just absolutely ridiculous, because when you get, so if you had Kiteroid in your hand and somebody attacked you directly, you can use Kiteroid to basically pitch it from himself, or you can pitch it to the graveyard, and then you take no battle damage from that battle. And then also, during damage calculation, if opponent monster attacks directly, you can banish a card from your graveyard and you take no battle damage from that battle. So you basically can soak up 2 hits with this card alone, pitch it to the graveyard, take no damage, and then banish it from the graveyard, take no damage. And it wasn't a once per turn thing either. You could just do this like whenever you want. So you can literally soak up 2 attacks in 1 turn with this card alone. Not surprised that Kiteroid is going to get hit, and this is where the limited 2 for the Invoke cards is going to be hurtful, because Kiteroid was a card that some Invoke players play, so now they can't play, you know, Kiteroid in their deck. Assault Blackwings can't play Kiteroid anymore. Like, these hits for this, like, for these decks are now gonna hurt, because some of the other cards that they're also putting on the limited 2 list, like Kiteroid, because Kiteroid is like getting teched in like almost every deck just for how good it is. Also, what's interesting is that Concentrated Current is also getting sent to the semi-limit list. This card was pretty good because you can target a face of monster you control, it gains attack equal to its current defense to the end of the turn. Other monsters you control cannot attack the turn you activate this card. To be honest, for me, like, I'm not surprised that Concentrated Current got hit on the ban list, but personally for me, I've not seen this card see that much play as of late, except on my previous playing Blackwings for the first time video. That video was hilarious because the dude activated 3 Concentrated Currents in me in that duel. What do you have? Are you really gonna activate 2 of these Concentrated Currents? And can I not change? This dude has 3 Concentrated Currents! I can't make this up! I actually can't make this up. This guy had 3 Concentrated Currents. If you haven't checked out my video where I played Blackwings for the first time, that video was hilarious. But other than that, like, I haven't seen that much people play Concentrated Currents. So I understand the hit. It's a good card. It's a good quick play spell. But the fact that they're hitting it's kind of crazy right there. So still, definitely these 2 cards right here are definitely going to hurt these Invoked deck and Assault Blackwings, because now they can't play this. Like I said, the Assault Blackwings and the Invoked cards didn't really play like Econ, TTH from what I've seen, but now they can't play like cards like Kiteroid and Concentrated Current, which they actually played, so pretty crazy right there. Next up, we have Iron Core. This card is going to be sent back on the semi-limit list, so now, I mean, I haven't seen any Kwaki Maru decks as of late, but this literally means, oh wait, it will be limited in place of Diamond Core Kwaki Maru. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I forgot. Was it Diamond Core Wait, hold up. I need to see where Diamond Core is at. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Diamond Core Quacking was on the limitless. I can turn off my overlay right there. So that's interesting. I forgot about that. I was like trying to remember, was Iron Core the one that I got semi-limited, or was Diamond Core the one that got semi-limited? Which is funny too, because if I remember correctly, the Diamond Core was first semi-limited, or no, wasn't semi-limited, and they first had Iron Core semi-limited, and then they swapped it around like 2 ban lists ago, and now they're swapping it back. Because I think it was like this before where Diamond or Iron Core was on the semi-limit list. So that's actually kind of interesting right there. I wonder why they're doing this. I don't know if Quacking was like a pop-in deck as of late. But I mean, hey, Diamond Core back to 3 is actually pretty good because Diamond Core is just a good card of this deck. Maybe Quacking will see some play now that it's going to have Diamond Core back to 3 and Iron Core back to 2. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I'm actually kind of interested in that. Maybe they're adding some new Quacking support soon. So they're kind of like preparing the ban list for that so that people will fish into the box for the new Quacking support. But yeah, it's cool that Iron Core is back to 2. So now we can play 3 Diamond Core and we can play 2 Iron Core. Very cool. And then no longer on the list, Diamond Core, Quacking Spellbook Eternity is off the ban list, which is actually pretty cool now thinking about it, because Spellbook Eternity was a limited 1 card. So the fact that now that's off on the ban list, you can still play Invoke Spellbooks. I'm actually kind of happy about that. Invoke Spellbooks was like one of my favorite decks as of late. So the fact that they took out Spellbook Eternity, hey, thank you, Konami. I appreciate it, guys. Overall, though, that's a crazy ban list. That is a crazy ban list. I don't know. Chat. How am I going to clickbait this video? I'm just joking right there. I'll probably still title this video that this ban list changes everything, when it kind of doesn't. But still, it's a cool ban list. Like, this is actually a really solid ban list. Hitting some decks that were pretty popular, but at the same time, I don't think these decks are going to be dead. I think Assault Blackwings is still going to be popular, Invoke's still going to be popular. This is kind of like the first baby hit, and then later on, they're going to hit these decks again when they release new boxes. They're going to release some new boxes that have powerful cards. They're going to hit the Invoked and Blackwing decks again, and we're just going to have that cycle repeat. Because Duel Links likes to do that a lot. They sometimes like to do baby hits, and then they hit the deck again later on if they need to. Kiteroid on semi-limit list, though, is pretty crazy. Concentrating Current is also a pretty crazy hit right there. Those are another like super powerful cards that are going to be on the semi-limit list. So now existing decks that are good can't use these cards that are on the ban list, and then these new decks can't use those cards, and now they're on the ban list. So it is what it is right there. But there you go, guys. That is going to be my first impressions review on this brand new ban list. If my thoughts were all over the place, I'm sorry about that, because they kind of were. But like I said, this is just my first reaction to these ban lists. I think Invokes are going to stick around. I think Assault Blackwings are going to stick around. And but all these changes are understandable yet again. I'll give credit where credit's due. Duel Links does a great job at doing balanced ban lists, you could say. All the hits that they did in today's ban list are actually pretty understandable, which is pretty cool. But still, hope you guys enjoyed today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy my janky ban list review, be sure to go smash the like button on the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. And if you haven't checked out some of the other videos on my channel already, be sure to go check it out. I released a brand new leak video talking about some brand new characters for the game, like Darkside Dimension Joey is probably going to be coming to Duel Links in 2020. I've been releasing some other types of content, like some experimental content, like my Blackwing videos of playing Blackwings for the first time. That video was super funny to record and edit, so be sure to go check out that video because it was a ton of fun. So check out some of my previous content if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll go see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Peace out, everybody.
In the cycle repeat. Alive. How many chasing their dreams? Alive. How many of us give up cause we taking the failure as if it's defeat? Alive. How many of us is weak? Alive. How many of us is scared? Alive. How many of us don't understand that we got somebody who really cares? Alive.